That's one thing I want to say about that. Here's the other thing. And this involves J.J. Redick, the soon-to-be new head coach for the Los Angeles Lakers, barring something catastrophic. Ladies and gentlemen, he's the leading candidate for the Lakers job. And I got a call from some people over the weekend. LeBron James had nothing to do with this. Stephen A., he has nothing to do with this. He doesn't get involved. He doesn't want anything to do with who the next coach is going to be. He doesn't talk to them about it. He doesn't want to be credited with that decision, blah, 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 blah. Well, okay. Do y'all understand? Because this is what I said to some of the people that called me on behalf of LeBron James. I said, do you understand that the superstar that he is, the iconic brand that he is, the individual that Jeannie Buss looked me dead in the face and say, all I care about is LeBron James' happiness? That is my priority. That Jeannie Buss, the board of governors, part owner for the Los Angeles Lakers, that Jeannie Buss. Do y'all understand that when a coach gets fired from the Los Angeles Lakers, inevitably LeBron James has something to do with that? So if you want to sit up there and say he has nothing to do with the potential new hiring of a head coach like J.J. Redick, are you going to deny that he had anything to do with the firing of Darvin Ham? You think that if LeBron James stood up and said, Darvin Ham is my guy, I completely support him, that Jeannie Buss and Rob Pelinka let go of Darvin Ham, you really think that would happen? By the way, when has LeBron James spoken up for a coach? I don't recall. But that's neither here nor there. Back to J.J. Redick. J.J. Redick's taking a lot of heat. He doesn't deserve it. Doc Rivers coached without any coaching experience. Mark Jackson coached without any coaching experience. Steve Nash coached without any coaching experience. There's been several coaches throughout NBA history that went from the booth or, courtside doing color commentary into the position of being a head coach in the National Basketball Association. J.J. Redick is clearly a brilliant basketball mind. And do I think that he's somebody that's worthy of a shot? Yes, I do. Do I also think there's going to be cynicism on the part of those in the locker room that J.J. Redick is talking to, assuming that a directive is coming from LeBron James as opposed to J.J. Redick? I do think that's possible, yes. But I don't think that's a reason not to give him the job. I think J.J.'s personality is strong enough to get through to the right people at the right time as a head coach. Here's what J.J. Redick can't help. That LeBron James decided to do a podcast with him, knowing that Darvin Ham was on the hot seat. Now, I know everybody wants to come at me and they want to say, look, man, that brilliant dude known as Maverick Carter came to LeBron James with this great idea for a podcast. Respectfully, I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear it. I'm not saying it isn't true. I'm saying I don't want to hear it. And the reason why I don't want to hear it is because LeBron ain't some step and fetch it kind of dude. As many ideas as Maverick Carter comes to him with and as many things that he's willing to listen to because Maverick Carter is that brilliant, that does not mean that LeBron James doesn't have a mind of his own. Maverick Carter works for LeBron James. It ain't the other way around. And don't tell me that LeBron is some innocent Abe sitting on the sidelines just doing Maverick Carter's bidding. LeBron signed off on it. What the hell you doing signing off on doing a podcast with a coach, knowing your coach is on a hot seat, coaching the Lakers of all teams? Oh, by the way, he's ultimately let go, from the job, and the person you elected to do the podcast with is now the leading candidate for the head coaching job. But LeBron has nothing to do with that. I mean, I know I use the analogy, spitting in my face and telling me it's raining. But there's also a difference between passing gas and taking a dunk. All you got to do is look in the toilet. We look in the toilet, we see shit. You going to tell us it's gas? Or you going to tell it what it is? I'm sorry to use that graphic analogy, but sometimes it's necessary when you see people coming to you and saying it's kind of BS. It's ridiculous. At the end of the day, at some point in time, you just wish LeBron James would own it. Yo, man, this is what I want as my next head coach. That's what I want. But to act like he has nothing to do with it, nothing, all I'm going to say is this. Maybe it is true he has nothing to do with it. But I've never known LeBron James to be able to pretend innocence when his fingerprints are all over something? When it's that damn obvious? Now, whether you speak on it or not, you got something to do with it. You got something to do with it. So just stop wasting our time with those kind of